Let's say you're sitting at the dinner table with your agent and you guys already decided to sell your house. You've already decided the purchase price, how much the list price is going to be for your home. You've decided the condition, what kind of stuff you're going to do, if you're going to clean the house, if you're going to stage it. You guys decided everything. Well, if you're sitting with an agent, there's going to be another question that comes up. And it's very, very important to decide the right way to do it because it plays a huge part in how your home is going to sell. So what exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about access. The access that you're gonna grant buyers into your home. You're gonna have to discuss that with your agent. You're gonna have to discuss how you're gonna do it. If there's gonna be a combo box on the home, if there's gonna be a lockbox, are they gonna have to make some sort of appointment to go see it? We're gonna cover at least 5 ways in this episode on how you can give access to buyers, and my personal recommendation on what the best one is. Access plays a huge part in selling your home because buyers got to see it. And if you make it too difficult and too much of a headache, too much of a process just to go see the damn house, buyers are going to be turned off and they're not even going to want to see it. The easier you make it, you increase your chances of getting your home sold. So let's go with number 1, which is my favorite. Get a lockbox on your home. So what's a lockbox? It's something that licensed real estate agents have. So I actually have mine here, and I'm going to show you how it works to hopefully give sellers a sense of security on how it works and who has access to it. So check it out. This is a lockbox. Kind of heavy. So just so you can see it, this is something that we put like on the water pipe or the gas pipe outside of the home. Just hook it onto it like this, and inside there's going to be a spare key. So let me show you how it works. The way to open these is there's an app on your phone. Now the thing about the app, you can download it, but only licensed real estate agents have to put in their license number to be able to access all the features on the app and be able to open these. So let me open mine so I can show you exactly in real time how it is. So the first thing we do, you push this bottom part, and once you push it, this little circle oval is gonna turn red to let you know it's on. So you push it and it starts turning on, right? So once it starts beeping, I put in my code that only licensed real estate agents have. So I swear to God, I'm licensed. So it turns on, then you put in PIN number, and you aim it at the box. This is probably my favorite one, my favorite way to give access to buyers, because this lets you know only licensed real estate agents have access to these boxes. It's not just anybody. So whenever we put one of these on your home and people can access it, it's not just anybody. It's only licensed California realtors that have the app where you have to put in your license number and you put in a special PIN number to be able to open up this box, and you access the keys that are in here. Whenever another agent opens up the lockbox, I get a notification on who accessed the lockbox and who opened it. And as soon as he opens it, I get a notification on my phone with his license number, his name, his contact information, his BRE license number, his company name and information, everything. So it's probably the best way to give buyers access into a home. But there's always 4 other ways. So let's move on to number 2. This other one isn't too bad. It's still second best, I believe. Number 2 is having your realtor have a spare key. So if I'm listing your home and for whatever reason you're not comfortable with a lockbox, and you say, you know what, Ryan, I just do not feel comfortable having a spare key to have access to my home in a box for whatever reason, well then the only other option is letting me have a key so I can hold on to it, so at least you know it's in the hands of someone that you know and that you trust, and you know it's the agent who's in charge of selling your home. And now whenever someone wants to see your home, I'm gonna have to make sure I have the key on me, drive to the home, and open it up for whoever wants to see the home. So number 1 is a lockbox, which is my personal favorite, and number 2 is making sure that your agent has a spare key to the home. Number 3 is a phone call. So basically when I list your home for sale, I'm gonna put a big old for sale sign in your front yard to let everybody know it's for sale. And the other way to give buyers access is whenever someone wants to see the home, they're gonna have to call me. Once they call me with the sign, with the for sale sign on the yard, they're gonna say, hey Ryan, my name is John Doe, and I have my buyers here, and we happen to see your listing for sale, so we wanna go see it. Once they call me, I'm gonna call you, so I can let you know, hey Mr. Seller, I have someone interested who wants to see the home. Is it okay if we can grant them access? And once you give me the green light, I have to call them back. I call them back and say, hey, you know what? Go ahead. There is a combo box, and the combo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and go inside, check out the home, put the key back in the lockbox, and that's it. So that's another one, pretty good. That's number 3. So let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is by appointment only. This one sounds like it makes the most sense, I guess. Like when it hits your ear, it sounds right. If you want to see my home, make an appointment. So you take that with a grain of salt, you know, because some buyers, their mentality is, I have to make an appointment. It just, in the buyer's ear, it sounds like another chore now. I can't just drive up to the home and see it. I'm gonna have to go there and then call my agent and then have my agent call Ryan and then have Ryan make an appointment with the sellers, and then his sellers get back to Ryan. Ryan calls my agent back, and then I finally have access to the home. That's just some buyer's mentality, how it works. So the number 4 out of 5 is make an appointment. So some people might see this as a drag, but if you happen to elect to have an appointment only to see the home, then that's pretty much what it is. You're gonna just have to make an appointment. Maybe you're the seller and you're not even out of the house yet. Maybe you're still in the home. So as opposed to having people just open up the home while you're taking a shower, while you're making food, they'll have to make an appointment. Sometimes it's the only way that works. So number 4, make an appointment. Number 5 is, it's called limited access. It's exactly what it sounds like. Buyers have a specific window out of the week or even out of every day that they can see the home. So for example, I've seen some sellers say, if they want to see my house, it's only Fridays and Saturdays, and only from 4 to 6. So now you've cut off such a huge chunk of the week. Not only that, but there's only like 2-3 hours in between that they can see it. It can be challenging because other people, they have other responsibilities. People work, people go to school, they have their own things going on in life, and it's going to be really challenging because even though there are some buyers out there who want to submit an offer without seeing the home, the majority of them want to see the home. Sometimes it's the only way that works, and you know, when that's the case, we have to just adjust as we go along. If that's what it is, that's what it has to be. But if you have the luxury of getting a lockbox on the home, this is probably the best possible way to give buyers access and assure yourself that you're gonna get some offers rolling in as soon as your home hits the market. Because this is so easy. If I'm driving by with my agent or whatever, and I see a home's for sale, and all my agent has to do is right then in that moment just put in his PIN to get the keys, and we could just in that moment go see the home. That's so much more easier as opposed to making an appointment, or as opposed to having to call me to meet you there at the home and open up the home, or having limited access. Imagine how frustrating it is when the buyers have to hear, I'm sorry, the seller only wants to show the home from this day to this day and from this time to this time because he likes to sleep a little bit longer, or just because it's inconvenient for him. You have to commit. If you want to get some offers in your home, and I'm sure you do, we have to give buyers access. The easier you make it, the more you increase your chances of getting some really good, solid offers and quickly. So I'll see you guys next time. Spread the word, share this video with your friends and your family, maybe somebody you know who's getting ready to sell their home. Access plays a huge part in selling your home.